Do you think he's telling the truth?
How do we solve the world food needs by 2030?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. Then how should we solve this problem? We're gonna have to dig deeper. A lot deeper. The world population is expected to grow from around 6 billion people today to about 8.3 billion people in 2030. In the world today, there are at least 1 billion people that are chronically malnourished or starving. To maintain our current state of affairs would require approximately 900 million extra hectares of land. There isn't that much land available. At most, we might be able to add about 100 million hectares to the 4.3 already in use. How much food do these people need? I am so glad you asked. Would you like to ask the Magic 8 Ball? Sure. Dear Magic 8 Ball, how much food do these people actually need?
The essential nutrients for human survival include protein, carbohydrates, fats and lipids, and a range of vitamins and a host of minerals and trace elements.
Very interesting, Magic 8 Ball. Who knew you could talk? Tell me more, Magic 8 Ball.
According to the UK Department of Health, on average, men need 2,550 calories per day and women need 1,940 calories per day on average. Caloric requirements vary person to person, as with age, metabolism, activity level.
One last thing, Magic 8 Ball, please.
The standard method used by nutritionists to estimate daily protein requirement is to multiply the body weight in kilograms by 0.8, yielding the number of grams of protein that should be consumed as a minimum.
Thank you.
That will be $50. What? Fine. I think we need a break. Industrial agriculture consumes fossil fuel, water, and topsoil at unsustainable rates. It contributes to all sorts of environmental degradation. Meat production contributes too, because they are feeding grains to livestock rather than directly to humans, creating a large loss of net energy and making animal agriculture more resource intensive. Health in affluent and poor countries could benefit from policies that more equitably distribute high-protein food, using smaller locally owned farms. Plus, pesticides used heavily in industrial agriculture are associated with elevated risks of cancer for workers and consumers. But doesn't industrial agriculture produce more food than subsistence farming? Yes, but more food is not what we need. We need more food produced sustainably in more places. Sustainable agriculture systems are based on relatively small, profitable farms that use fewer off-farm inputs, integrate animal and plant production, maintain higher biotic diversity, emphasize technologies that are appropriate to the scale of production, and make the transition to renewable forms of energy. What about the whole green revolution thing? Didn't that help? We could just do that again. No. No! The Green Revolution made farming reliant on fertilizers and pesticides. After achieving dramatic increases in the early stages of the transformation, yields began falling. The Grain Revolution taught us that increased food production can and often does go hand in hand with hunger. If the very basis of staying competitive in farming is buying expensive inputs, wealthier farmers win out over poor ones. Hunger is not caused by a shortage of food, and it cannot be eliminated by simply producing more. Here we are. at the Tree of Knowledge. Tree of Knowledge? Oh, great Tree of Knowledge! What is the relationship between genetic engineering and crop production? Child, the tree doesn't talk. You have to climb into the tree and see what it tells you.
Genetic engineering technology has reduced the time required for the development of new commercial varieties of crops. The seeds cost more, but less pesticides are required. It does pose potential harm to humans, though. The first reason, new allergens are in the food. Second reason, antibiotic resistance. The third reason, production of new toxins and toxic metals. Lastly, enhancement of the environment for toxic fungi. Some potential environmental harms are also there. The harms are increased weediness, change in herbicide patterns, poison wildlife, and creation of new or worse viruses. The great tree has mixed feelings about these modified crops. They have a lot of potential, but the tree is also worried about the poison wildlife. You don't want to poison the wildlife. Right, tree?
You know, many farmers in the U.S. who use genetically modified crops have found them both environmentally and economically beneficial.
The tree is tired. It says to ask Google.